Good morning. Welcome. This is Karen from Online BlogCon, and today I have Tracy from Made from Pinterest. Now, Tracy and her sisters have grown their Pinterest following as well as their page views using Tailwind. If you're unfamiliar with Tailwind, it's a pin scheduling service. It is a paid service, and I personally use it as well, not to the full extent that Tracy does. So I'm looking forward to hearing about how she uses it, how she uses Tailwind, how she manipulates the data or interprets the data, I should say, and how they continue to grow their Pinterest following. Everybody, welcome Tracy.
Hi. I thought what I would do is a screen share here and kind of walk you through how I use Tailwind. So let me do my screen share and I will walk you through here. Bring my screen over. I usually start.
You just see me at the moment.
Pardon?
You just see me at the moment.
Okay, is there any way they can see my dashboard?
If you have to change your settings. Hit stop and then pick the other screen.
Let's see here. Okay, so let me try this. I'll hit the screen share and hit the other screen.
Yeah, there should be another option to share.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right, here is my dashboard. I will usually come in here and kind of look at generally where we are overall. It's got up here our repins for the last week. We can see here how many domain pins we have gotten from our blog in the last week. We find out here how many followers. We're a little low for the summertime. We've been probably, like most of you, doing a lot of playing and haven't done quite as much pinning as we normally do. So it shows how many followers we have here. This one that's really important is recent comments, which is really great because we're able to know right in here who's commented, and we can respond from here very quickly. So it's really nice to be able to see this right here. One of the things Tailwind has helped us realize is how important it is to respond to your comments, that it's a great way to reach out to people responding to your pins or to your account. So we watch that pretty closely. Over here on the right is our most repinned boards. So it gives us idea that right now these are our top 3 boards that are getting the most repins. We have 3 boards that we call the pinned over boards. And these are pins that have been pinned over either 1,000 times, pinned over 5,000 times, and then pinned over 100,000 times. And right now it looks like our pinned over 1,000 times seems to be doing pretty well. So I kind of start here and just get a general idea of where we're at. I will go over to our scroll down here and look at our insights and see where we are as far as our domain is going. Now we've got, I believe, we're on the pro level, so we have a little bit more data at our disposal probably than some of you do. So I'm just going to run through what I normally do, and at least that way you can kind of see what that level is at. We have the date up here showing us that it's been the last week, and that from our domain, we've had about almost 4,000 repins. I mean, how many pinners, and then our potential impressions up here. Come down here. This little box will kind of tell us, this tells us what words are being used that lead people on Pinterest to our pins. And so we'll look at this, and some of these words are in our descriptions and sometimes some of them are not. And so if not, then we'll go ahead and add those in, knowing that they're popular and what people are using to look for these topics.
Hey Tracy, just to let you know that that is not part of the basic plan.
Okay.
I do not have that.
Okay,
nor do
great.
I have the green one next down.
Okay, great. The next one down is when are organic pins from Pinterest reaching most people? This one doesn't look like it normally does because we have a little bit different levels. So I'll kind of skip this just because it's going to show up a little bit later as I'm chatting with a little more data for you.